A modern brand's audience doesn't live in one place. They are scattered across YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, Meta ads, and website landing pages. To figure out if a campaign is actually working, agency teams have to log in to 4 different platforms, export raw CSV files, manually clean up the columns, and paste the numbers into a massive master document. That extraction process takes hours every single week for just one client. It is pure data entry, keeping highly paid marketers copying and pasting baseline numbers instead of actually doing marketing. And doing this by hand introduces heavy liabilities. A tired account manager might slip a decimal point and miscalculate a return on ad spend, or worse, accidentally paste client A's conversion data into client B's monthly review. This creates a hard ceiling on how fast an agency can scale. If bringing on 3 new clients means you have to hire a new junior analyst strictly to process the extra spreadsheets, your profit margins shrink as you grow. The fix is to remove human hands from the data collection process entirely. Instead of manual exports, agencies can pipe data directly from social and web platforms using secure read-only API connections. Looking at this connected integration panel, we see exactly where that data is coming from. Instagram, YouTube, Meta ads, and Google Analytics 4 are continuously syncing their performance metrics in the background. Here in the agency portal, all that incoming data is organized into isolated client workspaces. This ensures that no data ever leaks between accounts, while allowing the agency to apply their own custom branding to the final output. Because this data is moving automatically, we need to know exactly how fresh it is. Software like Akarsa One uses data provenance tags to label every single number on the screen. If a metric says IG API synced live, you know it is a verified read straight from Instagram rather than an AI-generated projection. By combining isolated architecture with strict provenance tags, agencies get an airtight, audited record of performance. There is no guessing where a number came from or who pasted it in. Having a pile of live, accurate data solves the collection problem, but raw numbers don't tell a client what to do next. The data has to be translated into a strategy. This executive analysis card breaks that strategy down into 3 strict steps. It reads the raw metrics to state exactly what happened, diagnoses the likely cause of why it happened, and prescribes a concrete action for what to do next. That strategic translation has to connect social metrics to actual dollars. The system tracks the traffic flowing from published content and ad campaigns directly into website conversions. We can see that financial breakdown right here in the ROI engine. It isolates total attributed revenue alongside the exact cost to acquire a customer, tracking unpaid organic content right next to paid Meta ad spend. This eliminates the scramble that usually happens on the 30th of every month. Instead of spending 2 days formatting charts, the platform automatically rolls the last 30 days of data into an executive summary. This auto-generated report opens with a plain English narrative of the month's performance, alongside a highlighted key attested win to show the client exactly where their retainer fee went. The entire document is delivered via a custom domain. The client receives a polished, branded PDF that looks like it was custom-built by their agency's internal tech team. By automating the ingestion, translation, and delivery, an agency stops wasting time building reports and spends all their time executing on the recommendations inside them. With historical reporting running on autopilot, the agency's focus shifts from explaining what happened yesterday to predicting what will happen tomorrow. This growth forecast module utilizes a Ceramax model to project a precise target of 102,797 followers 90 days out. The solid line represents verified data, while the dashed trajectories are AI forecasts, kept visually distinct so the client always knows fact from projection. The team can then use tools to actively chase those targets, letting algorithms auto-slot drafts into peak engagement times, and using outlier trackers to spot rival videos that overperform in the niche. By handing data collection to software, an agency breaks its growth ceiling. They can double or triple their client roster without mass hiring, stepping away from the spreadsheet to serve strictly as high-level strategic counsel.